After winning their opener, the Scottish could secure their spot in the knockouts with a win over Morocco. A reminder that they have never made it past the group stage in the World Cup. The Scots have been stealing America's hearts, though, taking over Boston and doing so much good in the process as well. They've not just been taking over Boston, though. They've also been taking over the shots of some of our reporters who are on the ground in Boston. One of them, Adrian Healy.
Dan, I am in Union Square in Boston. I can barely hear you.
John McGinn's on fire! That's not thank you on the sun! God is for that's not thank you on the sun! Bring on God! Paradise is done! Bring on Super John McGinn!
It is a total love affair between this city and these Scots.
Super John McGinn!
Some of these guys are never going home again.
Listen, we just want to cuddle the enemy.
All right.
Oh, here he is, no doubt feeling a little worse for wear. Welcome in, Adrian. Tell us what that experience was like.
Yeah, Kate, good morning, all of you. A little bit of a sore head, as you might understand this morning, but we are right back here at Union Street where it happened last night. This is kind of like one of the many HQs for all the Scottish fans, but it was just, it was something else. Yeah, I've been in Dallas with the Dutch and the English, and they were both great. They were both top level, but this Tartan Army invasion is really something else. And, you know, I think this is the perfect city for them. That's what it's all about. Boston is, yeah, in many ways, kind of a European city. It's got a European feel to it. It's also a sports-mad city, completely sports-mad city. So the locals here totally get what the Tartan Army are all about. Maybe not the sporrans. They have questions over the sporrans, which I think is fair enough. But everything else, they totally get. So it's been a two-way thing between the Tartan Army and this city.
You got to love it.
Well, first of all, if you didn't know, Adrian is a very cuddly guy, so I can see why people want to get around Adrian. That in itself.
Nice.
And I think the experience for the Scottish fans, when they see a microphone and they see Adrian Hill, you can't help yourself. Now, every song was about John McGinn. They have more players. And Adrian, if there was one guy that we could send out to do this job, it would have to be Adrian Healy.
It absolutely would. I know, Adrian, you make a good point that it's a perfect fit for them, Boston, because it's Miami next, and I just worry I just worry about the sunscreen, but I can't wait for the content. It's going to be amazing. But, Adrian, this has been more than just some drink fest, which we're seeing. It's been a whole cultural experience as well. They've been giving back to the community. Tell us a little bit about what the Scots have been doing on their travels.
Yeah, I mean, they've drunk the city dry, but they always make a point of, like, introducing Scottish culture wherever they go. And, yeah, there's been many different things going on, starting at the State House. This is Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey, good name, by the way, signing a declaration to make haggis legal again in the state of Massachusetts. Not quite sure about the wisdom of that. I know Herc's a big haggis fan, so he'll be pleased with that. And then getting together with the Norwegian fans, lots of intermingling between the two fan groups and doing some fine Norwegian rowing, probably North Atlantic rowing between the two of them. That was terrific to witness. And then, of course, the ubiquitous orange and white traffic cones everywhere, every statue in Boston, some of them seemingly unreachable, including the statue of George Washington, which is about 50 feet high. Don't know how they get up there, but they have their ways and means, and they leave their mark on any city in a terrific way. Plenty of people wearing the cones on their heads as well. I'm surprised I haven't had to wear one on my head. Maybe it's only a matter of time to come. And then, yeah, on a more serious note, they actually donate money as well to the local communities. $10,000 to Children's Hospital Cancer Unit, $10,000 to Soccer for Underprivileged Kids, $6.5 grand to help kids learn bagpipes. How about that? So yeah, I mean, from every city official and mayor and everything, you just hear pure delight that the Scots are here, and many of them hope they'll never leave.
I love it. There's even Scotland flags behind Adrian there. It's been amazing, hasn't it, just to witness it all and for the Scots to bring their culture to America.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And I also saw a photo of the metro kind of being connected all the way from Boston to Glasgow online, which I thought was creative, so that they can have an easier trip back and forth. But it's a beautiful country, wonderful people. My partner's also Scottish, and she's an incredible human being, so I can only imagine.
She's been up there enjoying it.
I see the connection now. We've come full circle.
Well, I'm all for the.
So you're telling me these people are amazing, they're fun, they're vibrant, and the representation we have is Craig Burley here? That's my connection to Scotland?
Well, well, beyond that, actually, I told you that the shows at late at night were a little dark.
Yes.
Well, I was with Stevie the other day, and he was asked the question, are you more proud of Scotland because they won their first match or because they drank all the beer in Boston? And there was no doubt what the answer was. This guy lit up when they say, yeah, we drank all that beer. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, this group is just amazing. The Group C, it's the party group. It's the best fan-based group. Haiti comes back after 50 years. You've got Morocco fans who are just on another level. Brazil, who always shows out, and Scotland making their way back. It is the party group.
This is the party group, but we got our party man, as we can see. Adrian Healy's getting involved with all the fan bases. Just tell us a little bit about your travels so far and everything that you've been experiencing, Adrian.
Well, Dallas and Boston are the two main cities I've been to so far. I spent a few days in Dallas with the Dutch and the English, who were very different fan groups in their own way, did it their own way, but both of them absolutely tremendous and a really friendly invasion. That seems to be the theme, whatever fan group we're talking about. They took over different areas, but Dallas is a lot more spread out, so it wasn't like the concentration of the Scots you see here. But this, I got to say, I don't know if we're ever going to top this Tartan Army invasion of Boston. By the way, has anyone actually checked the cities of Glasgow and Edinburgh to see if anyone's left there? Because it really does feels like everyone is here, literally everyone. And I can tell you, the journey down to the match today is going to be something else. I don't know how we're going to get everyone down there. It's 25 miles away, Gillette Stadium. There's just as many Scottish fans in Providence, the city south of the stadium. And let's not forget the Morocco fans. They've been brilliant too. And the intermingling has been just terrific. Just really what the world needs right now, I think. And it's just been just a heartwarming story all around. Let's see what happens on the pitch, though, because I think the Scots would take a point today and they would snap your arm off it. There were lots of confident Scots here last night saying, no, we're going to win, but a point would be golden for them. Morocco fans know what they have in their team.
Well, they've only met one time before, and it was in the 98 group stages of the World Cup. Morocco won that game 3-0, and Craig Burley got a red card.
Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
That's him with the bleached hair. Apparently, the whole team had agreed to bleach their hair for the final round, the final game.
Yeah, but what happened? The only one I see was bleached hair.
Everybody didn't go through with it. Craig still did. So.
It really is the leader of the pack. They really followed him. You go ahead, Craig. You do it.
There you go. A bit of history. That's a brilliant one, isn't it, Adrian? Last time they faced Morocco, Craig Burley got red carded.
I did ask a few Scots about that yesterday. It's like, do you remember the last time you played Morocco in the World Cup? The only time? And yes, Craig Burley's name came up. I think someone called him the Toothless Wonder. Did he have teeth at that time? I forget whether they'd already been knocked out.
I'm sure that's the nicest thing they called him.
That picture of him is iconic.